I'm Anthony Dixon. It's 2012 and I wanted to go over the site that I chose to shoot this year, which is by CBE. It's a Tech Hunter. This particular site is bar none the best in the world, I think. And the reason why, or many reasons why, but I'll go over each one of them. And the first one that I was really excited about when I started shooting this site was the half I-beam interlock construction that they have. There's a knurled piece in here. This is how you adjust the sight up and down. So you're going to come in through the bottom or top, doesn't matter. You're going to turn the lever like so, and that is basically going to move your elevation. So up and down, up, now down, very, very smooth and very, very accurate. Doesn't matter if you take this in or out, it goes back to the same spot. So once it's sighted in at 20 yards, you are good to go. The next thing that I really like is they have two different options for a vented housing, or they have the closed housing. I prefer the closed. I want less light shooting out west affecting my fiber optic. I shoot a 0.10 optic, which is very, 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 very fine. Take a look at that. So with that small fiber optic, I'll run a blue fiber, which no one really advertises or talks about this, but this really shuts down on halo. And halo is when you're looking down range and it might be at 70 or 50 yards or whatever it may be, you have less halo, which is that pin flare around. If you use a red or white or yellow, those are very, very good in darker situations, in close quarters when you're killing. So I run a blue, very small. I do run a light sometimes, depending on what state I'm hunting in. You got to make sure you check your proclamation, make sure it's legal. Level, always have a level. This manufacturer that makes this, CBE, has always had one. It's great. The next big thing is out west, you're always shooting angles, and this is a third access block, very, very beefy. This piece right here is, this small piece here will come out and you'll pop this in. And what this allows you to do is it allows the sight being 90, the body of the sight here being mounted to your riser, it allows this sight to be kicked out away from you. And you'll usually do it around a 16th inch or an 1/8 of an inch. Eighth would be a little strong. But what that'll do is it allows you to shoot your up and down angles and have third access, which is very, very critical to shooting up and down. If you do find yourself coming to Bowcast at the Bird this year, this is the tool to play that game. The last thing that I have, well, two more things, is this year I have it's a sunshade that screws into the end of the sight. So we're going to take this piece out. We're going to screw this one in. Now what this does is it's going to shut down more light. And out west, we're usually killing things that are midday. We don't want a lot of light in there. I want to shut that light down as much as I can, and that allows that to happen. As you can see what that does, that really creates that depth in that sight. And the last thing but not least is a magnifier, and this is a 2x. So you can see it really magnifies just a little bit. I use this in some states where they allow it. I don't use a clarifier in the peep, but I do use this where it is allowed. Check your proclamations with each state you hunt in. Make sure it's legal. What that does is it just brings that target a little bit closer to me. And if I'm shooting at 100 yards, that's going to help me. I'm Anthony Dixon, and this is my sight for 2012.